going to tell you about the passive voice, and before that, we're going to introduce ourselves. Start from her.
Hello, my name is Ratna Wulandari.
My name is Anilia Permaisipa.
My name is Samuel Marsuna Sibuan.
My name is Muhammad Rizky Haditama.
My name is Nurul Alifadia.
Okay, yay! So let's start it.
Hey Samuel, what are you doing here?
Playing game. Why?
Hey, we have to go to XX course.
I don't want to go to that.
Come on,
No.
come on,
Ah,
come on.
okay.
No, this is the right one.
No.
It's Mr. Agus. I don't like him. No, Mr. Ochan. Mr. Agus is lebih ganteng. Good morning, students.
Good morning,
ma'am. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine too. So, today we are going to study about passive voice.
Yay!
The passive voice is a grammatical construction. The noun or noun phrase that would be the object of an active sentence appears as the subject of a sentence or clause in the passive voice. In the passive voice, the verb that we can use is transitive verb because it has an object. Basically, there are 8 tenses we are going to study today, and we are going to learn about the passive voice of it.
What are those 8 tenses, Miss?
Okay, there are simple present tense, simple past tense, present continuous tense, past continuous tense, present future tense, past future tense, present perfect tense, and past perfect tense. Okay, Tama, can you explain to example about the passive voice?
Yes, I will explain about simple present tense and simple past tense. Simple present tense is explaining about daily activities. The example is active. I study math every day. The passive voice is math is studied by me every day. And I is the subject, study is the verb one, and math is the object. And for the passive, we use verb 3. For is the passive voice is verb, we use the verb 3. And the two example is active, they drink milk every morning. And the passive voice is milk is drunk by me every morning. Simple past tense is explaining about past activities. The example is active is Mumun broke her car yesterday. And the passive voice is Mumun's car was broken by her yesterday. The Mumun is the subject and broke is the verb 2 and her car is the object. For the passive voice, we use verb 3. And number 2, active is I wrote a letter to Mimin 2 days ago. The passive voice is a letter was written by me to Mimin 2 days ago.
Okay, very good, Tama. Now, Nurul.
Yes, that's easy. I will explain about present continuous and past continuous.
Present continuous tense is explaining about ongoing activities. For example, the active voice is I am wearing a hat right now, and the passive voice is a hat is worn by me right now. With I is the subject, wearing is verb ing, hat is object, and for the passive, worn is verb 3. Next, the active voice is Sasa is studying biology in her room. For the passive is biology is studied by Sasa in her room. with Sasa is subject, studying is verb ing, biology is object. For the passive, studied is verb 3.
Past continuous tense is explaining about ongoing past activities. For example is, the active voice is, Dono was watching cartoon when I was in the bedroom. And the passive voice is, cartoon was watched by Dono when I was in the bedroom. With Dono is subject, watching is verb ing, cartoon is object, and for the passive, watched is verb 3.
Okay, that's right. Next, Hanin.
Okay, Miss, I will explain about present perfect tense and past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. This tense indicates that an action was completed at some point in the past before something else happened. For example, the active voice is Sultan was eaten tongkol, but he was hungry again. And the passive voice is tongkol had been eaten by Sultan, but he was hungry again. Sultan as the object, eaten as the verb 3, tongkol as the object. And for the passive voice, we use verb 3 that is eaten. Past perfect tense, this tense indicates that an action was completed at some point in the past before something else happened. For example, the active voice is Sultan had eaten tongkol, but he was hungry again. The passive voice is tongkol had been eaten by Sultan, but he was hungry again.
Okay, next, Samuel.
I don't want to miss.
Hey, why?
This is so boring.
Samuel, don't be like that.
Fine, I will explain the rest of the tense. Present future tense is explaining about future plans. For the example, the active voice is we will watch a concert at holiday, and the passive voice is a concert will be watched by us at holiday. For the active voice, we as subject watch as verb 0 and a concert as object. For the passive voice, watch as verb 3. The next example, the active voice is Davi will eat noodles after school, and the passive voice is noodles will be eaten by Davi after school. For the active voice, Davi as subject, eat as verb 0, and noodles as object. For the passive voice, eaten as verb 3. Past future tense is explaining about plans that was made in the past. For the example is the active voice is Marcel would eat a rat before Alia stopped him. And for the passive voice is a rat would be eaten by Marcel before Alia stopped him. For the active voice, Marcel as subject, eat as verb 0, and a rat as object. For the passive voice, eaten as verb 3.
Students, so are you guys understand about the lesson today?
Yes! I'm just kidding, okay?
Okay, that's all for today. Good day and see you later.
See you later, Miss.
Present future. Future tense is explaining about future for the activity. Lupa lagi gua, shit. Future tense is explaining about future plans. For the example, the activity is we will watch a concert at holiday, and the passive voice is a concert will be watched activity. Bukan lagi kan? Gue lupa ikon. Tense is explaining about future plans. For the example is the activity. Bukan lagi.
Yes, I will explain about
Menyebab.
Okay, very good, Tama. Now, Nurul.
Okay, Miss, that's easy. I will explain about past continuous tense and continuous past. Salah. Miss, that's easy. I will explain about past continuous tense and past continuous.
Nah,
Udah merekam. Udah. Oh.